Oh my God, what did I just watch? Because that's how you start a MonsterVerse TV show, by getting straight to that Titan action, boss. Those last 15 minutes were so exhilarating, they actually made me feel something. It's safe to say that Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2 was off to a hot start, and all I really gotta say is this shit means something to me. But so much happened in this first episode. Crazy Kong action, some crazy reveals, including the name drop of a kaiju that I did not see coming, as well as a whole bunch of new Titans. But what makes Monarch truly special is our human characters, because they're the best of the bunch, and it looks like this season is gonna double up on that emotional gut punch. But I'm gonna be recapping and reviewing the episode with spoilers, so this is your spoiler warning. You have been warned. But either way, me and you know what we gotta do. We gotta talk about it. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. But for real, we kick off season 2 in Bedlam Mayhem. Immediately after that crazy Kong cliffhanger of season 1, they throw us straight into that action. Because Kong wasn't just out here throwing fits. He was throwing cars, buildings, helicopters, bodies. Kong was out here punching people 6 feet under and stepping on people 6 feet under. No funeral needed. Now that I think about it, Kong's such a good dude, avoiding funeral costs for their family. What a guy, my bad, what an ape. Listen, legendary, if you ever need someone to just die in a MonsterVerse movie, I'm here. I volunteer as tribute. And by the way, get started on a MonsterVerse roller coaster ride, because this right here is needed. It's a requirement at this point. And I love how we have a new crew comprised of the past meeting the present, with Keiko, who is Hiroshi's mom, and Kate and the Randa's grandmother. But enough of the family reunion, yay, run! After we cut to black and get that beautiful Monarch score from Leopold Ross, we pick up with Keiko being treated like ET and getting probed. But she's a boss, and she's immediately like, get your hands off me, and runs out into the deck and sees that they're on a Monarch ship out in the middle of the ocean outside of Skull Island. Damn, they're really that pussy from Kong that they went out to the ocean? But we see that Apex Cybernetics and Monarch are working together. And it was actually through the help of Apex that they were able to save everyone that was stuck in Axis Mundi. And in case you need a reminder, Axis Mundi is essentially the upside down of the MonsterVerse. It's the in-between the surface world and the Hollow Earth, and it has crazy time dilation. But they're scrambling because they're trying to figure out why the hell Kong attacked them, because they've been operating on there for about a year and nothing ever happened before. Tim mentions that as long as we don't fuck with him, he don't fuck with us. So what went wrong? We see that they're holding the Randas and May captive, but they're all like, we gotta go back for Lee Shaw. We think he could still be out there. But Monarch and Apex is like, listen, we ain't going back there. Kong just fucked us all up. When Keiko passes out, because your body's not supposed to go through Access Money that quick and you need to readjust. But we conveniently pick up with a flashback to Santa Soledad in southern Chile in 1957 with our thrilling threesome: a young Lee Shaw, Bill Randa, and a young Keiko. But while they're on this boat, they talk about one of their previous events and they name drop Pulgasari. Where are my kaiju ball knowers at? Everybody else, you know nothing about Pulgasari. This is way before your time. Now, the Pulgasari lore is actually fucking insane, because essentially he's the North Korean Godzilla. The director of this movie actually got kidnapped by Kim Jong-il. Insane lore, I might do a video on that just by itself. But we are one step closer to acknowledging my glorious King Gamera. But it turns out Santa Soledad is this very secluded group of individuals that they've decided to check out because they've heard of sea monster sightings, and Bill Rand is still trying to find out what happened to that ship that he was on when he was a kid. When they come across this very inauspicious sea creature, Bill tries taking a picture, but the people ain't having it. They say, hey, gringo, put that shit away.